In today's video, I'm going to be going over why eating clean is making you fat. But first of all, why should you even listen to me? My name is Max Rogers. I own a coaching company where I've helped over 500 people in the last 3 years get in the shape of their lives. And hopefully one day I'll be helping you. First things first, what is clean eating? Unprocessed, whole, healthy foods, vegetables, protein, lean meat, eggs, fish, all of that good stuff. But guys, we now know to lose body fat, there needs to be a deficit of calories. We have to create an energy deficit. And by eating all these foods, just because they're healthy foods, doesn't mean they're low calorie foods. And I want to make this very clear. You can have whole eggs in the morning with smoked salmon and a smoothie with bananas, berries, flaxseed oil, almond milk, and it can be bloody 1,000 calories. The deficit is what matters, okay? And we need to understand this. So although we want to eat clean, and of course it can make us feel good, it's nutritious, it's very micronutrient dense, a lot of these foods, we have to, the top of the list is overall calories. Guys, a handful of almonds, 200 calories. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 120 calories. If you want to lose body fat, there has to be a reduction in calories. So I'm gonna break down a few things that you can do to make sure you do eat quote unquote healthy, but stick to that deficit that we keep raving on about. First thing you can do is you can skip breakfast, okay? By doing so, we shorten our feeding window and we can have 2 meals and a snack. If you're having a fatty meat, salmon, ribeye, sirloin, chicken thighs, go with vegetables. So a fatty protein source, just have it with vegetables. By pulling carbohydrates, by default, the calories aren't gonna be that high. If you have a lean protein source, chicken breast, turkey, tuna, whitefish, with that, we can afford to have some carbohydrates because the calorie count is going to be low from fats. And you should always be bulking those meals out with vegetables, okay? For one of our meals, let's say we skip breakfast, for lunch, we have high fat, low carb. And then for dinner, we have low fat, high carb, high protein in both meals. You're going to struggle to overeat. Or if you just want to have your 3 meals a day, that's fine. You can have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But just remember, we don't want to have a fatty meat with carbs. Not because there's anything wrong with that, but the calories are gonna come up. If you have a big ribeye steak with rice, the calories are high. If you have a big salmon steak with potatoes, the calories are high. We need to keep calories down. So my best bet and what I would advise everyone to do if the goal is to lose body fat is try and shorten the feeding window by either skipping breakfast or not snacking in the evening and having either 2 meals a day and a snack, either breakfast, either lunch, dinner and a snack, or you go like breakfast and dinner, whatever, and you skip lunch. But you need to keep calories down. It is very, very easy to overeat on oils, nuts, fatty meats and things like that. One more thing I want to go over, guys, as well is eating clean can become very restrictive. You need to be careful not to demonize foods. Look at calories, okay? If you are eating 90% dark chocolate, but you're having 3,000 calories a day, and I'm having 2,500 calories a day, although you're eating healthier than me, you're going to get fatter and I'm going to get leaner. Then over time, I'm gonna be healthier than you because you've got loads of fat on your body and I don't, okay? The deficit is king. So mix them together, guys. Mostly whole foods. Enjoy some foods in moderation, but keep overall calories down when the goal is to lose body fat. So that's my reason why clean eating is making people fat. Plus, the more restrictive you get with your food, the more likely you are to eventually binge and fall off. And we've seen these binges, when people binge and they're so restrictive, they have a fucking explosion and they just eat everything and it can be a disaster. Whereas a more balanced approach, you don't need to have an explosion because you had a bit of that the other day. You don't need to eat 1,000 calories of chocolate because you have a little bit of dark chocolate every single day. You just track it in your calories. This is so much more sustainable and maintainable. Let's make 2025 a year where you don't not only get in shape, but you stay in shape. And as always, if you need my help, I have a coaching platform and I'm soon to have an app coming out where I'll be writing people's training plans and nutrition plans for a fraction of the price. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, send abuse, do what you need to do, and I'll see you in the next one.